George Bush gave a speech to a bunch of Legionnaires this week. It was a major policy speech on Iraq. It was a very elite audience. They're among the tiny fraction who still think Commander Guy is doing a good job. Oh, Commander Guy, you're doing a good job. Wait a minute, did I say Iraq? Well, it was supposed to be a policy speech on Iraq, but he talked about Iran even more than he did Iraq. He talked about Iran's nuclear program and how it's a threat, casts a shadow of a nuclear holocaust all across the region. A nice choice of words, huh? And then he said, we will confront this threat before it is too late. I think he meant before he leaves office. You see, Commander Guy and the rest of his gang are convinced they're the only ones that have the gumption to confront Iran, to attack Iran. I'm convinced he's the only one stupid enough to attack Iran. Commander Guy is telling us that Iran is such a nuclear threat that they have to be attacked before he's out of office. But just a few days before this speech, the International Atomic Energy Agency had reached a new agreement with Iran. The inspectors are going back in. Iran's going to open up its nuclear program, which they claim is peaceful, by the way, and they're not developing nuclear weapons. They're developing nuclear power. Anyway, the IAEA had this agreement. They announced the agreement, and George Bush goes out and starts to build a case for attacking Iran. Yep, they're trying to sell us yet another war, another preemptive, aggressive war, this time against Iran, supposedly over their nuclear threat. Remember weapons of mass destruction? It's the same old story. It's happening all over again. And I'm afraid this time Congress might buy it again. This speech reshaped the debate. Now Bush is saying we have to stay in Iraq in order to confront Iran. And so that's what the debate is going to be when Congress comes back in September. The Democrats are going to be backed into a corner. Are they soft on Iran? Are they soft on nuclear terrorists? Of course not. What has Congress already done? Well, let's think about this. Last May, they introduced a resolution requiring Bush to come to Congress for authorization before any attack on Iran. What was the vote? Actually, there wasn't any vote. They took it off the table before they even went to a vote. And then just last month, the Senate unanimously passed a resolution condemning Iran, thereby helping George Bush make his case for war. This is what we need to be looking for as the kids go back to school and we all get back from summer vacation. A whole new sales campaign selling us a disastrous new war. That's George Bush. He's trying to go down in the history books. The Iraq chapter isn't going to look so good. He's thinking maybe Iran will do the trick for him. Isn't that right? Isn't that right? Take that, Iran! Take that! Down with Iran! Down with Iran! Hey, Commander Guy. I'm Paul George, here to tell you Orwell was an optimist. Commander Guy.